At the 3 o'clock location, this is going to be a nice opportunity. Scourge in there perfectly. Going to be able to take out a plethora of science vessels there. Another nice Dark Swarm, so these medic marines are really trapped in. A couple mules chasing the dropship, but it looks like was able to unload wow, that 6 o'clock location, I completely forgot about that on the base. Those are cracklings, by the way. That 3 o'clock location is going to get wiped out by those Ultras. And now the dropship, while Jaedong is distracted, drawing those Mulisks off. Brilliant maneuver from Mind while that dropship, otherwise, and wow, being raked across the turret line and brought to the secondary. Those Mulisks aren't going anywhere. It looks like trying to bring them back across. I'm not sure that they're going to be, getting wiped out before they can really get across the turret line otherwise. Mine had to lift off there. Let's see if he can, now Siege Tank's coming out to deal with that Dark Swarm, do some splash damage. Sacrificial Tank there out in the open. Usually, this tends to be the problem though. Scourge pushing up, catching a lot of Science Vessels. Actually, looks like they only got one. I'm surprised they didn't take out more at the positioning. And now, Mind, as you can see, pressing that, bringing those tanks up even further. If he can get a little spottage here. Again, this is a big problem for Jaedong. He's basically free hits as he's coming across the board. Mind waiting in just across that 6 o'clock location. Jaedong expanding to the bottom left-hand corner. This is a crazy game here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, as you can see, the Zerglings come across. They just get squashed by those siege tanks. Looks like they are fully upgraded, level 3. I'm kind of curious where Mind is opposite side. Now it looks like we're going to see that counterattack from up above. Going to bring some medic splash damage, taking down that map artifact alongside. So Jaedong finally opening up that map artifact, but going to bring those Zerglings back, interestingly enough. Mind, in the meantime, going to set down. Looks like he's trying to put up a turret there to kill that Overlord. It doesn't look like he's setting down that 3 o'clock location. So Mind actually in a pretty good position if he can just hold out, if he can establish, he can get his economy rolling again. Still at that 3 o'clock location. Took out the hatchery there at the natural expansion. I'm surprised Jaedong let that happen. I guess just sacrificing it. Now going and brought in a Defiler. Just waited a little bit too long. Now got a Dark Swarm down there. Pushing into Zerglings, and this is just crazy. Now Mind managed to get another, it looks like I'm going to assume a drop in. I'm not, sorry, he just moved some troops along the bottom, at the bottom left-hand corner. Now Jaedong is forced to go drop. He can't do anything to that 6 o'clock location until he goes drop. Yeah, he needs, or goes Mulisks, I guess. I don't think he wants to dedicate Mulisks at this point, especially with Science Vessels out in the air. And Jaedong is actually a little, he's only producing out of one base. Keep in mind, his main is completely out, his natural secondary is down. I don't think he has any minerals left at the that additional secondary that is in his base. I guess that would, I'm not sure which would count for the natural secondary. Usually it's the one with gas. That 9 o'clock position is the only base that is currently producing for him. So he needs to get something done, and he needs to get something done fast. It does look like he has the units to do it. More dropships pushing in, it looks like. Sorry, Science Vessels pushing in, along with another medic marine grouping here. And more irradiate on those Ultralisks. That hurts. And a couple tanks alongside. Looks like the Zerglings are going to be able to push, and I think that attack force will be mopped up. But no, Jaedong's backing up. Surprisingly, he's backing up with those Ultralisks. Usually when they get irradiated, you just shove them in. You don't let them run around like that. You just get them in proximity, let them do damage to your opponent. They're not going to be saved anyway. Now it looks like Mind is running out of resources as well. He does have that 6 o'clock producing. He does have that 3 o'clock producing as well. So he's in a very strong position. But Jaedong, I wish they'd kind of go around the map, and it looks like they are. He's trying to get something going in the upper right-hand corner. He does have something going in the bottom right-hand corner, and he still, as you can see, producing at the 9 o'clock location, getting very thin on minerals there. And that natural secondary is basically is not producing at the moment. So now Mind needs to go on the offensive, take a couple of these bases down, make sure he stays starved. Scourge out in the open, taking down 3 more Science Vessels. That hurt a lot. That's going to really put a dent in Mind's attack force. Really going to limit his ability to deal with those Ultralisks. But we haven't seen a lot of Ultralisks out, and I think that's because the gas for Jaedong is looking very limited. So Medic's getting caught out in the field. Looks like they're gonna. That's actually very advantageous for Mind though, because they're kind of tagging along back and they're creating that nice wall. Yeah, beautiful wall there for Mind as they're pulling along the backside. And it looks like another group of Marines going to the upper right-hand corner while Jaedong's distracted. And now Mind is playing like a Zerg player. He's all over the place. He's putting units everywhere, and Jaedong just cannot keep up with him. Looks like these Marines, which I believe are fully upgraded as well, are going to be able to take that expansion up. And now Mind is delivering the killing blow right here. He's destroying everything that was producing for Jaedong. Jaedong can only produce at that 3 o'clock location. He cannot keep up with Mind's army at this point. Not with the resources that he is intaking. He needs more gas, desperately. He needs more gas, he needs more minerals. Those are expensive. And an interesting blockade there with a barrack, or I'm sorry, a bunker of all things. A a barrack, a supply depot, and a bunker protecting there, which is definitely going to slow Jaedong down. He can't just sacrifice units into that at the 3 o'clock location. Once again, a couple Scourge moving. Yeah, that was, putting up the engineering bay to absorb that Scourge blast. Got to be careful with the Scourge, otherwise they do trigger like that. And as you can see, Jaedong trying to get the gas back down. He's only got 3 Ultralisks, 4 Ultralisks, it looks like, out in the field. And Jaedong, in the meantime, Mind in the meantime has a big group of Medic Marines. He can camp, actually. He can just hang out at these various locations, force Jaedong to pummel into him, play the defensive game, and I don't think there's much that Jaedong can do at this point. We'll see if Mind does in fact decide to go for the killing blow at this point. He's got some SCVs alongside. It's starting to push out. There's that drop shuttle alongside. I don't know if it's going to load up with any units here. Pushing up, looks like I'm going to assume the final blow of the game to the upper right-hand corner. Once Mind seals it one more time, I think those SCVs are just for scouting. Once Mind basically shoves up there and checks out that, makes sure that middle location with the double gas isn't taken. He is that's essentially going to be it. I don't think Jaedong can do anything beyond that. Now it looks like Mind pushing up into that attack force. Yeah. Medic Marine, usually, again, you want the medics up front, but I don't think these ultras are enough. He's going to be able to back up. He's not backing up out of the swarm there. Wow, doing a secondary attack at that 9 o'clock location, the last producing location for Jaedong. So that's why he wasn't backing up, so doing a dual-pronged attack. So can't blame him for not having the medics in front there. And I'll stop actually harassing him about that now. Voice is giving out. This has been quite a game here. Quite a game. And I think that is the final death knell there for Jaedong. Jaedong losing all his drones, losing his last real producing expansion. He doesn't have any drones up at that upper right-hand base, and Mind, as you can see, just able to march in. Wow! Marines going in and sniping that Defiler. That was a nice separation there by Mind. Probably going to save more, because basically forcing those Zerglings to go after 2 targets, separating those Medic Marines out, so he's going to be safer than usual. Jaedong trying to push in at 3 o'clock location, trying to get that supply depot down. The supply depot is down, and another supply depot up, creating the wall, and those SCVs surrounding that bunker to repair. More Marines pushing up. They're going to close down on the rest of these Ultralisks, and Jaedong just doesn't have anything left. Jaedong has no fight left. It looks like he's got a couple drones mining there. He's trying to mine out of a secondary. As you can see, idle drones. Bad signal. Nothing at his main. Absolutely nothing at his main. I don't even know where his additional drones are. I guess they're just chilling at that secondary. And a dropship going in at the upper right-hand corner. Oh, man. That is... And not even bothering to try to sneak it or weave it. Just going to open arms, throw it in there with it looks like just a couple Medic Marines. Actually, it looks like it's just all Marines, not even medics alongside. Just going to use that to take care of it, and as Jaedong pushes in, he's going to use those Medic Marines to catch it alongside. Scourge getting taken out, try to deal with those dropships, and I think that's it for Jaedong. He's going to have to GG here in a second, because this game is over. Mind played beautifully. Jaedong did not play sloppy here, but Mind just all over the map, really pushed, just predicted Jaedong step by step, played the map very well, and this is the second game I've seen him play where he's just played the map fantastically, killing overlords. And yeah, I don't know why they did the close-up on Mind. He's just got that stoic face. He's like, yeah, I know I won. I know it. Anyway, so it looks like Mind is going to come out with this game. Jaedong looking very disappointed, very frustrated. I haven't seen him that frustrated in quite a while, just producing, not GGing at this point, which kind of shows you how much he wanted this game. For some reason in Pro League, these guys, not to say that they don't want it otherwise, but Pro League, I think it's because of the fact that it's for your team, it's for your teammates, it's for your brothers. I think they take it a lot more seriously. So a loss in Pro League is just, it hurts, because it's not just like you're losing for you, it's like you're losing for your entire team. And Jaedong desperately trying to get another expansion up, but there's already 3 Marines waiting there, and their bullets are going to be embracing this drone in just a moment here. And there's the GG as soon as he spotted that out. So Jaedong, yeah, as you can see on his face, poor Jaedong, but Mind playing a fantastic match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, check out JWD. Mr. Bitter, all the writers, Knights of Me, because I don't give him enough shout-outs, Vile Attack, everybody. Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
자, 이재동 선수 지난번 경기 위메이드 복스와 lecaf 포즈의 똑같은 그 재방송을 보는 그런 이상 이재동 선수가 또 박성규 선수에게 묶이고 말았어요.
네, 그래도 지난번과 마찬가지로 이 경기에서 이재동 선수를 이겼고요. 또 경기에서도 상대적으로 훨씬 더 침착한 경기 운영을 보여주면서 최근에 역시 기대받고 있는 선수다라는 것을 확실하게 경기에서 보여줍니다. 아주 좋은 그런 경기였습니다.
네, 박성규 선수 지난번 경기 승리 이후 기세를 계속해서 끌어올리기 시작합니다. 박성규 선수가 이재동 선수를 잡고 위메이드 복스 lecaf 포즈와의 스코어를 1대1로 맞춥니다.